Hi, I'm Alina Smith, a writer and producer in LYRE Music Group, and today I'm going to be showing you the production on Bathing Suit by Elli Moore. Okay, the first thing I want to point out here is this is a technique I use in every single song I produce. I have a pretty airy voice and I use it as a pad quite a bit, so you can hear this here. I really advocate for people using their voices and their natural qualities to enhance their productions. And here I basically stack several parts, to kind of add a little bit of oomph to this post-chorus. So I accomplish this very simply. Obviously, it starts with the voice. You have to sing, in a soft, airy way. I also use Valhalla Shimmer plugin by Valhalla DSP. It's one of my favorites. It really does add a shimmer on top of the track. It's very aptly named. And I use Center by Waves, which is one of my favorite plugins for vocals. It helps me get background vocals out of the way of the leads by spreading them to the side. This is what it sounds like without processing. As you can tell, quite dull. And this is it with it on. Big difference. Okay, another technique that I use pretty much in every song. Some people call this chants, I call this gangs. It can be like a like a kind of a yell thing, or it's like chanty type of singing. Like we have this hook here. So obviously we're trying to emphasize that la 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 hook, and this is a really good way to do it. So the way I've accomplished this is the two of us are basically singing these gangs together in the room. There's no autotune. The mic is pretty far away, like about this distance from us, and we're just singing very kind of loosely, wildly. It doesn't have to be too on pitch and too perfect because it's tucked in under the lead vocal in the mix. This is what it sounds like without any processing. One of the things though that makes these gangs for me is the processing. So I have this chain here that I just call Dirty Gang. It starts with Decapitator, which is a saturation plugin, and then I will take away the lowest part of the frequency range and the highest part of the frequency range. Then I use my favorite plugin ever, which is Valhalla Vintage Verb. I am known as the Valhalla Batgirl. And here I'm just adding a bit of this reverb, a pretty high decay, 3 seconds is pretty significant. And then we have Center, which again spreads it a bit more to the sides. This is what it sounds like with all the processing on. To create the sound of multiple singers when you're alone, you have to change the way you sing. You basically need to sing a melody and try to pretend you're different people. You can sing it in like a hooty kind of voice. You can sing it very nasally. You can sing it in your normal type of range, type of voice, and combining all of these different techniques will make it sound like a group. There's another technique I want to show you guys that also has to do with using your voice as an instrument. It's basically singing and repitching to make almost like a synth part out of a voice. So I'll play you guys this pre-chorus part of the song. So if you listen close, there's a part underneath here that is sort of this very high-pitched, floating kind of vocal. This could have been accomplished with a synth, but I chose to just sing this in and process it in a way that makes it sound like this weird, like processed, synthy high thing. So I'll play it soloed. So obviously, if you're an amazing singer and can sing this in whistle tone, you can do that. Most of us are not. So I sang this, I'm pretty sure an octave lower than this. And then what I did is just add reverb on top of it. This is very easy to do and quite fun, the melodies you can get this way. We have really great mix and mastering engineers we work with. A lot of the times the engineers will do the bulk of the work on their own, but we will get together with them on Zoom using Listen To, and we will give notes and they can just in real time fix those final tweaks for us.